A very warm welcome to all. Good morning to one and all present over here. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion, the MOU signing ceremony and the establishment of Center of Excellence ESCT in collaboration with Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited Pune and VEERMATA JIJABAI Technological Institute Mumbai, and the proceeding book launching of international conference held in December 2024 sponsored by BRNS. Now, I would like to request our director, Professor Dr. Sachin Kore sir, to kindly come on stage to welcome our chief guest, Managing Director, Mr. K. Srinivasan, Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited. Now, I would like to request our director, Professor Dr. Sachin Kore sir, to kindly come on stage. Next, Professor Dr. V.M. Falle sir to kindly come on stage to welcome our esteemed guest, General Manager Shri Neeraj Asti and Assistant Manager Dr. Sumit Patil sir from KPCL. We are truly honored to have you all wish with here. I kindly request to Director Professor Dr. Sachin Kore sir to present a token of appreciation to our distinguished guest, Mr. K. Srinivasan sir. Next, to Mr. Neeraj Asti sir. Next, to Dr. Sumit Patil sir. I kindly request to present a token of appreciation to Director sir by Professor V.M. Falle sir. Now, I would like to invite Professor Dr. V.M. Falle sir to the dais to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty members, students, and our alumni, those who came from this KPCL. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this special occasion for signing the MOU between the Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited, Pune, and VJTI for setting the Center of Excellence in the area of the electromechanical system in compression technology. Uh, we feel proud that we are today signing this MOU in continuation of the previous MOU that we did it in the 3 years back. So this is the second MOU we are going to sign. I would like to extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Mr. K. Srinivasan, Managing Director, Kirloskar Pneumatic Company, Pune, and our Director, VJTI, Dr. Sachin Kore. I also thanks to this welcome to this Mr. Avasti, who is a General Manager of KPCL and Head of the R&D Department, as well as Dr. Sumit Patil, Assistant Manager of Kirloskar Pneumatic Company. These both are from our VJTI. The Avasti passed out in the 2002, and Mr. Sumit passed out from this VJTI Mechanical Engineering Department in 2019. So we feel proud that both are at the other end. That normally, so Kirloskar and VJT are having the strong bond since the inception of this organization, 1887. So Lakshmanrao Kirloskar, Honorable Lakshmanrao Kirloskar, who was here as a lecturer, and then afterwards he became the professor. And since that is the legacy is continue. Both organizations are growing like that is very difficult to tell how the both things are growing. So Kirloskar companies now, I think that spread all over the world with more than 40-45 companies, and the VJTI is also giving the great technology leaders to these organizations. So the today's MOU is the significant achievement, and or we will say that the milestone of our VJTI, as well as the Mechanical Engineering Department. So this MOU will be useful for the developing the new product, as well as it will give the chance to our students, undergraduate students, postgraduate students, and research scholars to show their capabilities or to create the new innovative products. So in the specifically this compression area, which is the something new, and it will give some good input to the various industries like pharmaceutical industries or food industries and many other industries. So I would like to welcome our faculty members, those who are present over here, and also students and the past students also. So I hope this collaboration will open a new avenue for researchers, innovations, and industry academia partnership. And this will be definitely one more feather in the mechanical engineering department as per my point of view. So let us look forward to the fruitful partnership with the Kirloskar Pneumatic Company and VJTI. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. This Center of Excellence aims to drive innovation and address critical challenges in the field of advanced electromechanical component and system in compression technology. The COE ESCT will serve as a hub for collaborative research, training, product development, and technology patenting in the domain of collaborative electromechanical systems in compression technology. Today marks a significant step towards strengthening industry academia partnership and nurturing future-ready engineers. We extend a warm welcome to all dignitaries, faculty members, and students joining us for this milestone event. Now, I request to Shri Neeraj Asti sir, General Manager of KPCL, to kindly grace the dais and enlighten us with his words, sharing more details about today's event. We pleased to welcome Mr. Neeraj Asti, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon to everybody. First of all, thanks a lot, and thank you very much to Director Sachin Kore, Professor Fale, entire faculty team, the premium institutes, because ultimately it's not a theoretical study we have to do within 2 to 3 years, but we have to bring the real commercial product. We have to do a lot of innovation. It was a very, very challenging product and innovation in front of us. And it was not a second thought. In first option itself, when we were discussing internally with the guidance of K. Srinivasan sir, our managing director, we had a chat and we thought, why not to reach out to the institute from where we were coming. Myself and Sumit, we were from the same institute, and we have given a first thought and we decided, okay, let's go to our own institute. Then we called Professor Fale. Within one discussion itself, we realized we can do this, what we are thinking about it in another 2 to 3 years. We visited here, and let me tell you, the product what we have developed, it's a special kind of a bearing which are being used for water injected screw compressor. The product name is water injected screw compressor. Here the challenge was that we have to replace oil with water, which has never happened in this, not in this country or in this continent, even in this planet, by any second company. Only there is one example in Europe, and this is the second example we have created. So kudos to the team of VJTI and the professor. And let me tell you, this innovation in the product research and development, it was not a theoretical development. Here all the research and development along with building the prototype, all has happened under the guidance of Professor Fale. For sure the Sachin sir guidance was also there, and we built one laboratory inside the institute, sir, and we tested the bearing what we have developed inside it. And let me share with you, around 1 year before, those bearing we have put up inside our product, we ran those bearing, got the performance what we anticipated, and now in next 3 months, let me share with you, that product we are commercializing in the market. So let me tell you, I mean, this is the industry academia real collaboration, where it was not a theoretical or the study or just on a paper or research publishing, but the real product development, commercialization, as well as we could able to file around the bearing 2-3 patent, design registration, and even the research paper also. So this is the collaboration. Now building on that collaboration, now again we are entering into one memorandum of understanding. Now we are switching from mechanical side to more of a electrical and electronic side, where we will build together with the VJTI special kind of motors, permanent magnet and control portion also. So we will take whatever partnership we have done in last 2 to 3 years at the next level, and we have targeted that within 2 years we will bring out a product which again will be the unique kind of a thing in India, inside the KPCL along with the VJTI, and we will try to commercialize as soon as possible. Next level partnership, what we are thinking along with the VJTI, that we will again build a academic and industrial collaboration, where we will fund and jointly bring out some PhD and PG collaboration also, where we will have a joint, some students funded by KPCL will be doing PhD and MTech inside the VJTI. So we are looking forward. We know that these students, as I said, that when I see the eyes of everybody, I see myself sitting over there. So thank you very much. We will do what we have done 10 times better in next couple of years. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable words, for sharing your insights about this remarkable collaboration. The signing of Memorandum of Understanding MOU between Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited and VEERMATA JIJABAI Technological Institute marks a significant milestone in strengthening the bond between academia and industry. This partnership aims to bridge the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical applications by establishing the Center of Excellence (ESCT) Now we proceed to the most awaited part of the ceremony, the MOU signing of the ceremony. I request our Director, Professor Dr. Sachin Kore sir, and Managing Director, Mr. K. Srinivasan sir, to kindly come forward on stage for the official signing of MOU between Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited and VJTI. A big round of applause to mark this historical partnership. Through this collaboration, students will gain exposure to industrial practices, hand-on training, internship, and real-world problem-solving opportunities. It will also facilitate joint research projects, technical workshops, and knowledge-sharing sessions, thereby enhancing the learning ecosystem at VJTI. With this signing, we are officially embarked on the journey of collaboration, innovation, and shared growth between industry and academia, paving the way for future advancement in compressor technology and energy systems. Before we move ahead, it is my privilege to introduce a visionary leader, an accomplished academician, and driving force behind VJTI continued growth and excellence. Dr. Sachin Kore sir is currently serving as the director of VEERMATA JIJABAI Technological Institute since 2023. He is an accomplished academic leader and researcher in manufacturing engineering with extensive experience in premier institutes. He has PhD in electromagnetic welding from IIT Bombay and completed his postdoctorate at the University of Waterloo, Canada, on advanced welding of lightweight materials. He began his researcher's career at BARC, after which he serves as a faculty member at IIT Goa for 7 years, where he also held key leadership roles in including Dean Academic Project and Dean Student Affairs, overseeing academics, student development, and campus activities. He had also served at IIT Guwahati for nearly 9 years as assistant and associate professor specializing in electromagnetic manufacturing, welding, and advanced in joining process. I now invite our esteemed director, Professor Sachin Kore sir, to kindly come on the dais to address the gathering.
Thank you so much for the kind introduction at the outset. I welcome Honorable Sri K. Srinivasan sir, MD KPCL Pune. I also welcome Sri Neeraj Asti, General Manager Technologies KPCL Pune. Dr. Sumit, Assistant Manager R&D KPCL. This is a unique opportunity for us welcoming dignitaries at VJTI for this particular momentous occasion. Twofold good reasons. One is we are setting a new trend of working closely with the industry. And second is alumni connecting back to the institute. You can see the enthusiasm and the connect of these, both the alumni, those who always made us proud, and they are back to the institute in different role, contributing to the growth of this particular institute. I always talk, when I talk to our VJTI alumni meeting, I say that VJTI is alma mater. Alma mater is a Latin phrase which means a nourishing mother, a mother which gives you academic nourishment for your development, curriculum, your professional development. And when you connect back to your mother, that's the complete cycle which happens, and that's the example today as well. We are very proud of both of these alumni, those who became successful, came out of this particular institute, joined the world-class organization and delivering there, and due to their success, they are reciprocating back to the institute as well and contributing to the growth of the institute by signing this particular MOU and setting up Center of Excellence in Electromechanical Systems in Compressor Technologies, and many more to come. I'm amazed. I got an opportunity to visit KPCL at Pune factory with our faculty colleagues, and thanks to Professor Falle for initiating this event. I'm amazed with the technologies what KPCL has developed, and they being the leader in the, not only in India, but in the world in the area of their expertise. And we are very thankful to KPCL for giving us an opportunity to collaborate with them. This is the future of academic institutes. Academic institutes cannot work in silos. The government, academic and industry consortium need to be built where academic and industry works in hand in hand with the government funding support and develop innovative technologies like the one Professor Falle has developed for water lubricated bearings. And very happy that that has reached to TRL level 9 and going to the market, as Mr. Neeraj has already said. This is the success of what academic research and industrial collaboration can lead to development in terms of Make in India vision that Honorable Prime Minister has. We are also committed in such activities. We have also set up Center of Excellences in different areas. For the benefit of the guest, I must tell we have a Center of Excellence in National Technical Textile Mission, where Government of India has invested about 10 crore funding for setting up different state-of-art laboratories, and with which we have now, our textile department is having number of such equipments which will equip students, which will help students to work on state-of-art facilities. VJTI Board of Governors also thought that there is a necessity to set up such Center of Excellences. We have invested about 50 crore in setting different Center of Excellences at different departments, be it a COE, C&S, nonlinear dynamics, be it a cyber security. With the government support of about 5 crore, we have set up a Center of Excellence in artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence will work in different domains, will contribute into mechanical engineering, textile engineering, drug delivery, identifying the diseases in plants, agriculture engineering, and so on. Also, with large language models, they can give the prediction for the lawyers for the next judgment. So that model is ready, and the advocates can use that model. They can just feed the prompt for the case, and based on the last verdicts, whatever are available in the PDF, the LLM model will train that and give them the best possible judgment that can come and what can be the pleading. So we are working on several such problems, and our students are making us proud. VJTI is part of Maharashtra's drone mission, which is a 200 crore project. IIT Bombay is a central hub. VJTI is a spoke. And with which, again, drone, we have identified different research areas, including mechanical engineering, including structural engineering, and so on. So drone will operate for drug delivery, drone will operate for detection of plant diseases, drone will operate for monitoring the structural health of large buildings and bridges and so on, and different such areas we will be working. We are also part of India's Pushpak project, which also is a part of drone. Mechanical engineering is doing a significant number of such research activities under the leadership of Professor Gulani. We recently concluded our international conference, which was also very successful, and we will be releasing the proceedings of this particular conference, and we are making the research progress forward. I urge all our undergraduate, postgraduate students, the real life heroes are sitting in front of you. Your idols or models are sitting in front of you. Do take part in this particular projects whenever you get an opportunity. These are the projects which institute will bring. Professor Falle is our star performer. He always has a strong connection with the industry, particularly Kirloskar and all groups in Kirloskar, particularly KPCL. And he himself is a national award winner as a best teacher award from Government of India as well as Government of Maharashtra. So when you have an opportunity to have such faculty members guiding you, and you have an opportunity to, when the industry is supporting you. So with this project, about 60 lakh equipments will be procured, and they will be set up for your benefit in mechanical engineering lab. The project will work under principal investigator, industry partner, academic partner, PhD students, master students, and undergraduate students. So all of you have a role to play in it, be it an internship, be it a BTech project, be it a master's project, be it a PhD problem definition. You contribute your bit into it significantly, put your heart and soul, and make the next technology very successful that you will be always proud of. Like Dr. Sumit has developed his own technology, he may explain it in details. He is our own alum. I am very proud that he takes a pride in his core engineering, and he took it to the forward, doing the research for the benefit of industry, went to the international university, did his PhD, got the product developed, brought it to the industry, got into the market, and it's successful running. So that's the way it has to perform. I believe that all of you will take that as an example to contribute, and wish you a best luck from this particular consortium. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, we are deeply honored to have with us a visionary leader who has been instrumental in driving innovation and excellence at Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited. Mr. K. Srinivasan, sir, currently Managing Director at Kirloskar Pneumatic Company Limited, Pune, a leader, a leading producer of compressors and compression systems of air, refrigeration and gas, and part of Kirloskar Group. He is on the Managing Council of Kirloskar Institute of Management and Board of Kirloskar Chillers. Earlier was the Managing Director of Carborundum Universal Limited CUMI, a 2,800 crore company with 28 manufacturing sites in 7 countries. COMI is a leader in abrasives, ceramics and electrominerals and the part of Murugappa Group. Mr. Srinivasan began his career in 1980 with brief stint at Vidya India Limited and Philips India Limited. In 1983, he joined Vent India Limited, where he has industrial in turning instrumental in turning around the company and finally bringing it to COMI fold. He has had a stint of running the industrial ceramic business and abrasive business of COMI. As the managing director in 2005, he had grown COMI from leading Indian abrasive company to global player with major operation in Russia, China, South India, Australia and Thailand. He was ranked as the most valuable CEO of mid-sized companies in India in 2012. He was the board of Volsky Abrasive Limited, Murugappa Morgan Thermal Ceramic, Vent India Limited, Sterling Abrasive Limited, Foskar Zirconia Ptsa, CUMI Australia, China and the US. Currently also an independent director on the board of Aspinville and Company Limited. Mr. Srinivasan is a mechanical engineer from REC Suratkal and has attended several executive development and leadership programs at Global Institute. So I invite Mr. K. Srinivasan sir to address the gathering.
Thank you for the fine introduction. I think AI is a dangerous stuff. These guys get all this information from AI, and I was telling him, where did you get all this? I don't even remember most of this. Okay. So first of all, it's a great pleasure to be here. Let me start with Professor Sachin Kode, Professor Phale, and my two colleagues from VJTI, Neeraj Asati and Dr. Sumit Patil. Dear friends, I feel lonely here. All you guys are privileged to be a part of VJTI. My colleagues are from VJTI. The professors are there in VJTI. I'm the only non-VJTI guy here, and I feel very humble and small. You guys are blessed, you guys are lucky, and you guys have a great future ahead. You have fine professors, a great institute, and India is today at a stage where it will do remarkably different things today than what we have done in the last many years. First, let me start by thanking the professors for arranging this and also giving us an opportunity to partner with VJTI. It's our privilege, it's our honor, and we are grateful for this opportunity. Thank you, sir. I thought I'll take this chance to talk to all of you because you're the young leaders of the future, and I'm hoping to have some of you working with the Kirloskar Group at some time in the future. First is a little bit of history about Kirloskar Group. The group is 137 years old. The group started from Sri Lakshman Rao Kirloskar, working in VJTI, and then coming out from here and deciding to do something on his own. So our origins are from VJTI, and that's how it started. And as the group progressed, Kirloskar brothers, they became a leading manufacturing company, starting from a humble stuff like an iron plow, doing the hand pump, the first electric motor in India, the first diesel engine in India, the first compressor in India, the first machine tool company, Mysore Kirloskar Harrier. A whole lot of first in manufacturing was done by the Kirloskar Group. They're not a big group like many of the other big names that you hear today. But we are very proud of our legacy being rooted in manufacturing. And I bring greetings from our chairman to all you young students here at VJTI, because we have great regard and respect for this institution. And also we have a deep responsibility to be a manufacturing group. Now, why are we so attached to manufacturing? Manufacturing actually produces what we call as family society building jobs. Many of the other jobs give you a career, an individual gets on, but manufacturing creates society. Manufacturing brings stability. And that's why even today, after so many years, India says now we should increase the manufacturing as a percentage of GDP from the current 13% to at least 18% going forward. Most developed countries have manufacturing at about 25% of GDP. China at its peak had 35% of its GDP coming from manufacturing. So all of you, mechanical engineer, electromechanical, you all have a role in this, that India as it progresses as a society, India as it progresses as a country, needs to create manufacturing jobs. The Kirloskar Group is committed to play its role in it. We are keen to partner with organizations like VJTI to do it. The government of India is mindful of this. For various reasons, manufacturing has not grown. In fact, I don't know whether many of you are aware, the percentage of people in manufacturing, or the number of actual people working in manufacturing over the last 20 years has declined as a percentage, not as an absolute number. It's declined in India simply because we do less and less manufacturing. Most manufacturing companies in the last 10, 20 years actually manufacture less. They get it done by somebody else outside, and he gets it done by somebody else outside, and eventually the last guy buys it from China. So the whole thing has now become, I keep asking our guys when we come with a project, I said, look, is this a real manufacturing project or a part number project? Part number means you get a BOM, that is your bill of material, you decide what you want to make, and then everything as a part number, you buy it from somebody. So you have a great supply chain, a vendor management, you buy everything, you have inspection, quality, assemble, testing, dispatch, finished. Hardly any serious manufacturing happens in factories. Except in automotive industry, which has got its own history, manufacturing in India had declined tremendously. Now, for us to win this back, we need to win back the minds and hearts of the younger students who have to come back to this fold. They must see a career here. They must see a future here. They must see an interest in this. And you will see all this only when you see that you can make a livelihood, you can make a career here which is attractive. So let me assure all you young people who are getting into this space, this is an who can not only learn academics, but also learn to work on projects which eventually gets them into industry. Now, Professor Phale is a great example of how to get this connect running. You actually have live projects that you work on. You may not invent something out of the world, but you'll do a serious innovation. India is still at a stage where we will be we'll not win many Nobels, we'll not make any great invention. We may some, but nothing big, but we will be extremely innovative. We are filing about 1.5 lakh patents a year as a country. China files about 14 million or so, 100 times more. So we as a country must really get on to become more innovative, get on to do newer things, and as we do that, we become more competitive. Then manufacturing blossoms, manufacturing becomes attractive. There are steps on this that's happening. Today, if you see, the largest employment generation is no longer the IT space alone. A lot of it is coming from GCC, Global Centers of Competence, where engineers work as a back-end for global corporations. And you will move on from there. You will actually start doing serious innovative work in India. That's the next phase of growth. And companies like KPCL and the Kirloskar Group would absorb a lot of such people, and we would do projects together. 5 years back, KPCL was not filing any patents. Maybe we filed 5 patents in the first 20, 30, 40 years. Today, the team here under Neeraj's leadership, they file about 40 patents a year. And we would like to go to 100. And it's possible. And these are serious patents. Most of these patents eventually will get translated into commercial products. The difference between an industry institute collaboration and a normal scientific research is this has got a preferred outcome that we drive towards, and the measure of this is commercial success. So that's a big thing that we look towards. We're not doing research for saying or putting out a paper or saying that, look, I did something. That's important. But we have moved from there. Most of the industrial institute collaboration projects will end up in patents, several patents, and they will all end up in commercial products, which provides revenue. See, ultimately, everything is measured in terms of financial revenue that you generate and how you develop success. So today we are all getting into a nice working model where the institutes create not only good scientists, good young engineers who can work and do creative thing, provide jobs for them, but they're able to work early enough with industrial environment, create commercially viable products which can be sold, and as a part of it, you build a career for yourself. So the whole ecosystem is getting set. India is in a great place today. Don't get too worried about all that you read and hear about the noise. You will have this going. This is a phase when the world is going through a big change. I don't know, many of you would have read through what is called as the Kellenberger's trap or Kellenberger's spiral. So when you have countries, leaderships have generally, they say 5 things that make a country a leader, and that's true for employees, that's true for companies. The 5 things is financial stability, military power, hard power, then society which is homogeneous, at harmony, being innovative and industrious, and the last but not least is global good. So every country aspires to touch all these 5, just like as individuals we do this. And countries, when they drop in one of them, they try and fight with each other, and that's what we're going through, see through. Which only means that countries like India have a chance to do things differently and grow. We are all in a nice place. You people are at a nice part of your life. I wish you all well. Please join up with some of these projects and hope one day we'll see you all working in Kirloskars. So wish you all good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. So now we move on to the certificate distribution ceremony for the principal investigator, Professor Dr. V.M. Falle, and co-principal investigators of the Center of Excellence ESCT, Professor Dr. H.P. Khairnar, Professor Vishwadeep, and then before I request Dr. Sumit Patil to this dais, let me give a brief introduction about him. He holds a PhD in compressor technology from University of London, which he pursued part-time while being sponsored by his company. His academic foundation is a Bachelor of Technology in Mechanical Engineering from VJTI. We feel happy to have you, sir, here. Dr. Sumit Patil has a significant research background, which holds mathematical modeling of engineering systems, specifically on topics like self-compensating hydrostatic bearings during his time as a volunteer research assistant at BARC and faulty ball bearings as a research intern at VJTI's COE CNDS. He is known for his rigorous and precise mathematical approach to engineering and design. Please join me in welcoming all our dignitaries and Dr. Sumit Patil to the dais.
Thank you for that warm introduction. It's heartwarming, to be honest. And I feel really privileged to be here on this part of the dais. I share a lot of my feelings with Neeraj sir today. And this specific certificate distribution is KPCL's way. I'm grabbing this opportunity to extend a token of appreciation to the last agreement that we had and the work we did with VJTI, Professor Falle, Dr. Vishwadeep, Professor Khairnar. So this water lubricated bearing development that we did from TRL level 4 to 9, which has been talked about in this event as well. So here a lot of challenges. I would just briefly tell the problem, how serious it was, and what was the bottleneck briefly, and then I'll extend the certificates. So here what you are actually trying to do is, as you must know, oil is the default lubricant, and water is the default coolant, or the most difficult material to handle in engineering systems. Now the challenge was to use water as a lubricant. Very low viscosity, doesn't form a film well, and it corrodes as well. So there we set out, Professor Falle, you must know, has his PhD done from IIT Roorkee in general bearing designs. And he has had a test rig running for last 1 decade. I myself worked on a hydrodynamic bearing as a final year project under him, working at BARC. So we thought, why not utilize this test rig by modifying it for water. Currently it was running on oil. and then try out our concepts, our prototypes there, and prove our design, and then see what happens. We also use some of the codes that are co-built by Dr. Vishwadeep and Professor, which are written in Fortran, old legacy language, to simulate these bearing characteristics in loaded conditions. And while doing that, we prepared some designs, filed patents around it. And initially, I must tell you, the agreement that we had done was around 6 months. We had thought we could do that. But as it happens in industry, when you take challenging projects, the timelines got slightly stretched because we are manufacturing real metal, cutting these things. So it ran for around 12, 14 months in total from starting of the agreement. But I must appreciate the VJTI's commitment to the success of this product, and not only adhering to the agreement. They extended their time and efforts and didn't stop until we saw it successfully running in a prototype, which is still currently running in our Hardware factory at the moment. So for that, thank you to all. And yeah, I would want MD sir to hand out these to them. So I would first call out Dr. Falle, Professor Falle over here. Yeah. Yes. Then I would like to call upon Professor Khairnar as well. He was a co-principal investigator on this project. And Dr. Vishwadeep, he is professor in production engineering department. Thank you, sir. Okay. No, not right now. So I'll briefly talk about these recipients of the certificates. So Professor Falle, who is an associate professor in mechanical engineering department, he currently serves as associate dean, educational outreach at our institute, and that's how we got into contact. And even before that, he has also served as head of mechanical engineering department from 2012 to 2014. He holds a master in mechanical engineering from VJTI, so he is also a VJTI alumni in that sense. Earned his PhD from IIT Roorkee in bearings, general bearings. With over 30 years of academic experience, his expertise include tribology, bearing design, machine design, and vibrations. His courses are amazing. I have attended them myself. And he has published more than 200 research papers, international journals, conferences, and recognized PhD research guide at VJTI. And I must say at this point, we look forward through this COE activity at VJTI to the students interested in pursuing further PhD opportunities and master's opportunities. KPCL would be happy to co-sponsor these things. And through COE, you can be part of this product development research. And similar to what I did, Kirloskar sponsored me to take up industry-sponsored PhD at City University to build real products, do research. So that is an amazing route you can take through this COE that we are setting up. And we would be happy to serve as the guides, co-guides for you. And Dr. Falle is recipient of several prestigious awards. To name a few, the Best Teacher Award by the University of Mumbai and the Vishwesvaraya Best Teacher National Award conferred by AICTE Government of India. So now I'll talk a bit about our co-PI, Dr. Khairnar. He is an assistant professor at Department of Mechanical Engineering at VJTI since 2008. He holds a BE, ME, and PhD in mechanical engineering with academic interests in tribology, automobiles, and he has published several research papers in international journals, guided numerous MTech PhD students. He's also a member of professional bodies such as IEEE and Tribology Society of India. He's also co-principal investigator of this project, and he's also one of the co-PIs going to be in this COE. And about Dr. Vishwadeep, he is an assistant professor in production engineering department at VJTI. He holds a PhD in mechanical engineering with specialization in vibration-based condition monitoring of gearboxes using artificial intelligence. His research interests include digital twin, vibration analysis, IoT, and machine learning. Dr. Hanti Kherkar has industry experience with Mumbai monorail, so he has worked in industry, then came to academics. Published several research papers, international journals across USA, Italy, Korea, India, and he is also, interestingly, a co-founder of F2 Route Engineering as Service Private Limited. So he has also been into entrepreneurship, which is something to look for, appreciate. He's also a life member of Tribology Society of India and has been recently awarded by IEI Institute of Engineers Startup Excellence Award. And I must say, while I was doing my engineering BTech here, he was doing a PhD under Professor Falle at the same Center of Excellence. And I have worked with him as a assistant, you can say, for helping out with his some coding or writing some research papers and so. So I think more of you, while working in your undergrad, postgrad, should look forward to work with your seniors, like PhD students or professors, assistant professors, just to get their research experience as much as you can, and that would definitely help you out in the future. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words. So now, before we move on to the next segment, let us take a moment to relive one of the most successful academic events organized by our Mechanical Engineering Department in collaboration with the University of Mumbai, Institute of Chemical Technology, IIT Bombay, and the Directorate of Technical Education, Maharashtra State. The conference was held on the December 27th and 28th, 2024 at Sofitel Hotel, BKC, Mumbai. The ceremony was attended by Dr. V.M. Mohitkar, Director DTE Maharashtra State, Professor B.K. Mishra, former Director CSIR and IIT Goa, Professor Ravindra Kulkarni, Vice Chancellor Mumbai University, and Raman Singh, Professor in Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering, Monash University, Australia, S.P. Maulikar, Professor University of Basque Country, Iker Basque Foundation, Spain, Professor Sachin Kore, Director of VJTI, Dean Academics Professor K.K. Sangre, and Dr. N.P. Gulane, Organizing Secretary of the conference. The conference brought together over 95 global delegates across globe and received huge response of 195 research papers across nation, including 14 papers from international universities. The research papers were rigorously reviewed in 3 stages from IIT Bombay, NIT, BARC, ICT faculty members, and scientists, and finally 95 papers were selected for the presentations. So let us take a moment and have a look at the short video showcasing the highlights of this grand event. That was indeed a wonderful glimpse of the success and scale of this event. Adding to my previous statements, these selected papers were further reviewed and finalized by the Taylor and Francis editorial and reviewer team and have now been published as conference proceedings with DOI indexing. The printable version of this prestigious proceeding book has been edited by Dr. P.A. Rajivade and Dr. N.P. Gulane. Today, on this special occasion, we are delighted to announce the official release of the conference proceedings book of ATS MDE 2024. To grace this moment, may I now invite on stage Professor Dr. Nitin Gulane, Organizing Secretary of International Conference, Dr. P.A. Rajivade, Coordinator of the Conference, Dr. S.K. Bedi, Coordinator of the Conference. Please welcome them with a huge round of applause. Thank you, everyone. This marks yet another proud achievement for the Department of Mechanical Engineering, VJTI. Uh, Let me call upon Professor Falle on the dais to take upon the event further.
So, uh, good morning once again. This internship is a part of this academia, and this included in this our curriculum also, that students should do their internship in the industry, and they should complete around the 60 days, means around 2 months, or sometimes it is for the postgraduate is 1 month, like that way. So as a part of the curriculum, that every student has to go to this industry for the internship. But sometimes certain students won't be get the chance in the industry. Now such students, they suffer, and sometimes they won't be get the right industries and right place or right industrial problems. That is why the VJTI created another platform that giving the industry oriented internship in the VJTI. And we conducted this year the first time that 2 months internship for the VJTI students, including that some other institute also under the Margarshan scheme of AICTE, and other college students also we gave the facilitation for attending this internship. So this internship we did it for the 2 months this summer, the last summer vacation, and successfully completed in collaboration with the Kirloskar Pneumatic Company, Kirloskar Brothers Limited, Modlicon, and some own research problems. So this is the new facilities that we created for the students, and we really took the problems from the KPCL, Kirloskar Pneumatic Company, realistic problems, and mentor from the Kirloskar Company, that is Dr. Sumit and Dr. Asti, both was the mentor for this program, and successfully the students reached to this particular level, and they gave some sort of the solution. Out of that one problem we are taking ahead for the development, further development as a project work for the students. So this is what this achievement that we did it in the, quite obviously I am very thankful to this our director that who generously supported this activity, and immediately he said that yes, you can go ahead for this internship. So in this journey, the undergraduate students completed 2 months of this internship. Postgraduate student did this 1 month internship, and outside students from this outside our Benti institutions from private colleges, they also completed their 1 month internship. So the point is that they received this certificate that from the Modlicon where they solved the problems properly, and they got the certificate also. But for entire process of the 2 months, we have not distributed this actually the certification. So I request now to MD sir and director sir, please we will distribute the certificate to them. Around 20 students are there. So I request those who attended this one. So as we are taking the name, please you can come forward and take the certificate. So thank you. Over to you. Announce the name. Certificate. He can take this. So him, Saran
Richi Vedant.
quickly, do so now, लगेच do so now.
Vedantika Pore. Esakidas Yadav. Sheikh Zaid. Diksha Sonavne. Ayush Thakur. Shrutika Gage. Mizan Naikwadi. Shanak Wanilkar. Khan Mohammad Zaid Abdul Shabud. Peter D'Souza. Namrata Tapre. Atharva Thorat. Rashmi Khobragade. Kishan Nishad. दोघींचं नाव घेतलंय मी. पीटर यांचा नम्रता तपरे. अथर्व थोराट. रश्मी खोब्रगडे. Deepalakshmi Vaidya. Uh, we are remaining with the last one, Kishan Nishad. Okay, he is not there. Yeah, sorry. No, sir. Let him collect afterwards. Yeah, you can have a seat. Okay, so now we head towards the conclusion of this event. Let me call upon Professor Vishwajit to conclude this event with a token of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. As we come to the conclusion of this memorable event, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of organizing committee and VJTI Mumbai. First and foremost, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Mr. K. Srinivasan, Managing Director KPCL, for gracing this occasion with his presence and for his inspiring words that truly motivated us all. Our sincere thanks to Shri Neeraj Asati, General Manager, and Dr. Sumit Patil for their continued support and for strengthening this collaboration through their active involvement in establishment of this COE. A special word of appreciation to our Director Sir, Dr. Sachin Kore Sir, and our Deputy Director, Dr. R.N. Avle Sir, and the administrative team of VJTI. We are also grateful to Professor V.M. Falle and Dr. H.P. Khairnar and all other faculty members for their tireless efforts in coordinating this MOU signing ceremony and the book release function. I also extend my appreciation to the student coordinators, organizing committee members, and the technical and support staff for their hard work behind the scene to make this event a grand success. Last but not the least, a warm thank you to all faculty members, students, guests for being here today and witnessing this remarkable partnership between KPCL and VJTI. Together, we have marked the beginning of a new chapter of collaboration, innovation, and excellence. Thank you all and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you. Now we will stand for national anthem.
Shubha